Welcome to the Automated Daily, Space News Edition, the podcast created by generative AI. Today, the cosmos is putting on an unusually crowded show. A total solar eclipse is darkening parts of the northern hemisphere. The Perseids are peaking under a new moon. SpaceX has stacked 2 launch wins in a single day. And astronomers are celebrating both a clever new exoplanet confirmation and a stunning web image. We'll also sort fact from fiction as NASA pushes back on a viral eclipse rumor about a so-called gravity blackout. This episode is brought to you by Stock MVP. Stock MVP helps you invest like the pros using data-driven insights. Find the link in the episode notes. The biggest story today is the August 12 total solar eclipse. The moon's shadow is sweeping from the high Arctic across Greenland and Iceland, then into northern Spain and a small part of Portugal, with the maximum eclipse occurring over the North Atlantic. Observers inside the narrow path of totality get a brief plunge into daytime darkness and a view of the sun's corona, while much wider regions across Europe, North America, and Africa are seeing deep partial phases. And because this eclipse lands on a new moon, it sets up unusually dark skies for the Perseid meteor shower later tonight. This eclipse is also a major science and outreach event. NASA is live streaming the spectacle with expert commentary, while ESA has built public programming in Spain and is broadcasting from observatories inside the path of totality. NASA is also using high-altitude aircraft and balloon platforms to chase the shadow and gather extended observations of the corona and of how Earth's atmosphere responds during the sudden drop in sunlight. It's a good example of how a short-lived celestial event can double as both a research opportunity and a global public classroom. Not all of the eclipse conversation has been scientific. NASA and fact-checking groups have had to rebut a viral rumor claiming that Earth will lose gravity for 7 seconds during the eclipse, sometimes packaged online under the name Project Anchor. The claim is false. Eclipses do not change Earth's mass, and they do not switch gravity on or off. The real lesson here is that dramatic sky events often attract dramatic myths, which makes calm, evidence-based explanation just as important as the headline itself. In launch news, SpaceX logged 2 more Starlink successes on August 11. First came a Falcon 9 launch from Cape Canaveral carrying Starlink satellites to low Earth orbit, followed by a successful booster landing on the drone ship, a shortfall of Gravitas. Later the same day, another Falcon 9 lifted off from Vandenberg with a separate batch of Starlink spacecraft and landed its booster on Of Course I Still Love You. Individually, these missions may feel routine now, but together they underline how thoroughly rapid reuse and high launch cadence have reshaped orbital access. That upbeat launch rhythm contrasts with continued attention on China's Long March 7A failure from August 10. The rocket reportedly exploded about 85 seconds after liftoff from Wenchang, creating a fireball and debris cloud before it could complete ascent. Details remain limited, and without an official technical explanation, the responsible takeaway is simply that a serious anomaly appears to have caused a total mission loss. It's a reminder that even in an era of frequent launches, rocketry is still unforgiving. Away from Earth, astronomers have fresh science to celebrate. The NASA Exoplanet Archive is highlighting Gaia 23 Braille b as the first microlensing planet confirmed using data from TES. That matters because microlensing and transits are very different techniques, and combining missions in this way opens new possibilities for finding worlds that might otherwise slip through the cracks. It's a small but meaningful step toward a more complete census of planets in our galaxy. And finally, the James Webb Space Telescope is delivering another visual standout with a new portrait of the Lion Nebula. Webb's infrared view cuts through dust to reveal glowing, sculpted structures shaped by the radiation and winds of massive stars. It's beautiful, but it's also deeply informative, showing astronomers how stellar feedback molds the gas and dust from which future stars and planets may emerge. On a day filled with spectacle close to home, it's a fitting reminder that the universe is busy on every scale. Thanks to our sponsor, Lindy. Lindy is your ultimate AI assistant that proactively manages your inbox, meetings, and calendar so you can focus on what actually matters. Find the link in the episode notes. That's your space news snapshot for August 12, 2026. If you're watching the eclipse or the Perseids, stay safe, use proper eye protection for the sun, and enjoy the sky. Join us next time for more stories from orbit and beyond.